Hi, I'm Scott Sachs with Titan Wake Accessories, and in this video we're going to look at the various board racks available for the G3 tower. Next to the tower itself, board racks have probably been the greatest innovation to come along in the world of wakeboard towers. One of the best things about them is that they get the boards up off the floor and out of the boat. This has multiple benefits. It frees up floor space so you're not tripping over them. It keeps the fins away from the upholstery, and water dripping from the boards lands outside the boat. There have been several innovations in board rack technology along the way, and Titan has led that charge. We'll get into those as we look closer at the various individual racks, but first, let's go over the rack lineup itself. The first rack is the Titan G3 Spinner Slide-Off Combo Rack. A pair of these racks is included with the Wakesetter package. It's sometimes assumed that they are included with the tower, but actually it's the Wakesetter package they're a part of. The G3 tower has 4 rack positions, a lower and an upper on each side of the tower. And the spinners are intended for the lower position, as most towers also have biminis, and in the upper position the spinner would hit the bimini when it swings into the boat. The 2 standard spinners can accommodate a total of 4 boards, either 4 wakeboards or a combination of wakeboards and surfboards. Since you usually have more than 4 boards on the boat, the fact that the G3 tower also has 2 more rack positions is a big deal and a significant advantage over most of our competitors, as most towers only have spots for 2 racks. Chances are your customers will invite friends who will show up with their wakeboards and surfboards, and they'll end up with a half dozen wakeboards and a handful of surfboards. If they only have 2 board racks, they'll be back to tripping over a floor full of boards again, which is clearly suboptimal. But as I said, the Wakesetter package starts you off with 2 racks, and for the upper positions, you'll want to add a couple of the fixed racks, as in non-spinning racks, the G3 Slide-Off Combo Rack, which is our second offering. Its name is very close to the spinner's name. It just doesn't have the word spinner in it because it doesn't spin into the boat since it's up alongside the bimini. Also, as you can see, the forks on the G3 Slide-Off Combo Rack have been engineered with a steeper angle than the spinner's forks, creating more space between the boards in the upper and the lower racks. The other rack option we have is the G3 Slide-Off Water Ski Rack. The water ski rack can hold 2 slalom skis or a pair of doubles. It's designed for the upper position, so it's not a spinner, but it is a slide-off for easy removal. If you're not going to be water skiing that day, you can easily swap it for your 4th combo rack. We also have SRP versions of both the spinner and the fixed combo racks, which are part of our salt-resistant performance series. The SRP racks have been anodized for corrosion resistance. But even if you're not near saltwater, they're a great low-maintenance alternative to the standard racks, as the anodized finish requires far less upkeep and polishing than the polished billet aluminum finish of the standard racks. So that's the rack lineup for the G3 tower. Now let's go over their features, most of which are showcased in the G3 Spinner Slide-Off Combo Rack. This rack is the culmination of everything we've learned about designing board racks, and while its name may not be very imaginative, it is descriptive. It fits the G3 tower, it's a spinner rack, meaning it spins into the boat, it slides off for easy removal, and it's a combo rack, meaning that it holds both wakeboards and surfboards. Let's take a closer look. First and foremost, it's a spinner. A Titan innovation, by the way, which means that by simply pulling a knob, the rack can spin into the boat for easy loading and unloading of the boards. Also, when backing into a tight garage or side tying to another boat, houseboat, or pulling up to a covered dock, spinning your racks into the boat gets them out of harm's way. Okay, G3 Spinner Slide-Off. The slide-off feature is a great addition to the spinner rack and another Titan first. By simply loosening a single set screw, the rack can slide off, which is something you may want to do from time to time for a number of reasons. For one, when the tower's collapsed, the board racks are the highest point on the tower, With the slide-off feature, it takes just a moment to remove them for garaging or raising the boat on a hoist in a low boathouse. Also, when trailering your boat for a long distance, you may want to remove the racks so they don't collect bugs, or maybe to prevent against theft if the boat's going to be left out. As you can see, the slide-off is a great feature and all of our racks have it, but not many of our competitors have anything like it, so be sure to point it out. Okay, G3 spinner slide-off combo. The combo rack is a great improvement over the standard wakeboard rack. Traditionally, board racks hold two wakeboards, but with today's popularity of wake surfing, there are often as many surfboards in the boat as there are wakeboards. But surfboards are generally thicker than wakeboards and don't fit in traditional board racks. Enter the combo fork. The combo fork has a thicker top slot that can accommodate either a wakeboard or a surfboard. And because of the fork slot's shape, the bungee, and gravity, even though a wakeboard fits loosely in the top slot, it's still held securely. You see, Titan fork slots are shaped like a wakeboard. Another Titan first, by the way. This seems like a no-brainer, but most other racks have U-shaped slots. And the bungee tends to pull the board into the bottom of the U, which creates all kinds of problems. But with the board-shaped slot, the board is driven into the point of the slot by the bungee, where it's held securely, even in rough water. Finally, all the racks are designed and machined in-house from billet aluminum and stainless steel in our state-of-the-art machine shop on crazy cool automated machines like horizontal pallet pull CNCs and multi-spindled live tool lathes, where they're then polished and assembled, again, all in-house, where we can closely control the designs, tolerances, and quality. While that may sound like a bunch of technical mumbo-jumbo, it matters a lot. It matters because good designs mean they just work. It matters because controlling tolerances means our spinning board racks don't rattle or bounce around on rough water. It matters because our direct oversight of quality means the end product goes out the door and stays out the door because it's well made here in the USA. When ordering, remember that all G3 racks are specific to one side of the tower or the other, so you'll need to specify which side you want for each particular rack. As always, to find the correct item numbers, refer to the 2012 Titan Tower and Accessory Program pricing, the most current version of which is always posted to the dealer site on the Sales tab in the Sales Documents library. Those are our rack offerings for the G3 Tower. Thanks for watching.